Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Anin.EDUCATION. And before we start, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. For right now, we to learning working using measuring instruments. And let's start. The measuring instrument refers to in this sub include general measuring instrument including rules, waterpass precision measuring instruments include vernier caliper, micrometer, and dial indicator. Definition: in this SOP, several terms of or abbreviations will be used which are explained as follow. Tolerance: the limit of the permissible deviations of the size from the expected size. For example, 15-inch means 0.1 inch plus 0.25 inch. This means the expected size is 15 inches with an allowable deviations of means 0.1 inch and plus 0.25 inch from 15 inch. So the acceptable size is 14.9 inch per 15.25 inch. Accuracy and precision. Accuracy indicate the closeness of the measurement result to the actual value. Precision indicates how close the difference is in values is when the measurement is repeated. Like like the precisions and the value and the actual value. And this in this SOP, several terms or abbreviations will be used, which are explained as the follow equipment, factory equipment such as pipe installations, pumps, blower, gear reductions, electric hoist. Tools, often called tools, namely work aids such as key. Micrometers, main function from micrometer to measure small dimensions with a very high level of accuracy and precision, usually in micrometers, μm, or 0.01 millimeters type and their functions. All such micrometers measurement alters diameter of objects such as wires, root, or small pipes. Inside micrometers measure the inner diameter of holes or tubes. And number three, depth micrometers measures the depth of holes, slot, or grooves. General accuracy plus minus 0.01 millimeters or more precise depending on the type. And number two, Vernier caliper main functions to measure the dimensions of an objective more flexibly with moderate accuracy, usually up to 0.02 millimeters or 0.05 millimeters. Measurable parts. Number one, length or outer dimensions of an object using the main law. Main J. And number two, inner diameter of width of a hole using the upper jaw. And three, depth of a hole or gap using a deep gout root. Advantage can measure three types of dimensions: outer, inner, and depth in the one tool. Type of measuring instrument dial indicator like figure in my video, dial indicator main functions to measure deviations or small change in the positions or shape of a workpiece, such as flatness, alignment, and runout, shape curvature. Common use adjusting machine positions, e.g. on lathe milling. Checking surface flatness or component alignment. And three, measuring precision tolerances, accuracy generally in units of 0.01 millimeters or 0.001 millimeters. And METERAN and ROLLS meter main functions to measure the length, width, or height of an objective quickly and generally, usually in constructions or carpentry work. Characteristics in the form of a flexible metals ribbon, common size 1 meter until 5 meter. Equipment with number in centimeter and millimeter. Accuracy surface sufficient for out or medium measurements. Plus means 1 millimeters. And the last one, WATERPASS, is the main functions to check or determine the flatness, horizontal or perpendicularity, vertical of a surface. Working principle using air bubbles in the glass tube that is parallel to the axis of the tool. If the bubble is in the middle, it means the position is flat or perpendicular. Common use is installations or ceramic or floor, and installations or wall or frames, and tree constructions and carpentry work. Self-help environment considerations. Working with measurement instrument is an activity that has the potential for dangers that is highly dependent on the location where the work is carried out and the object being measured. Number one, measuring objects that have the rotations to move and rotate will have mechanical hazard in the form of getting tangled in rotations and getting hit by equipment. Number two, measuring objects that have the potentials to be exposed to the heat, pressure, and electric shocks will have the following dangers: burning or exposed to heat, explosions, and getting electrocution. And measuring object at the height has the danger of gravity with the risk of falling from a height or falling objective. Measuring object is difficult positions has ergonomic hazard with risk and fatigue and unsafe positions. And number five, measuring object in confined space has the risk and the danger in the form of lack or excess of oxygen. Reading ruler and roll meter. The scale of the ruler or the roll meter has two standards, namely metric and imperial. A. Metric scale precisions up to 1 per 2 millimeters. Imperial scale precisions up to 1 per 32 inch. And 3. Regarding is done by looking at the numbers of the scale line and adding how many strips are in the axis. You can to look at the picture. METERAN regarding rules and meter. At the end of the meter, there is a hook that can shift 1 millimeters. This is intended as a correction factor when the hook is passes of the valve during measurement. Using measurement tool WATERPASS. A WATERPASS is used to check and surface level and the objects. And WATERPASS regarding is done by looking at the positions of the air bubble. And two, one, the positions of the air bubble at A mean that the left part is the height. Two, the positions of the air bubble at B means that is level. And three, the positions of the air bubble at C means that the right part is too high. Using measuring tool vernier caliper. Accept the how to read vernier caliper, the see where the zero number on the nearest scale of the vernier scale is defined the segment of and non-is scale lines. Fairness caliber with accuracy of the 0.1 millimeters scala number 300 line of the nonius scale on the line stand of the main scale 10 and the pass the waterline lines of the nonius scale and the main scale are the four measurement result in 10.4 millimeters and vernier caliber with the accuracy of the 0.01 millimeters. One strip on the non scale is worth 0.05 and this is skala utama. Vernier caliber with the accuracy of the 0.02 millimeter, one strip on the non scale is the worth 0.02. And the zero line of the non scale of the 10 line of the main scale 10, the parallel lines of the non scale and the main scale are the 5 plus 2 strip. Measurement results is 10.54 millimeters. For Noir caliber with 1 per 100 to 28 inch accuracy, one trip of the non scale is worth 1 per 100 to 28 inch, and the zero lines of the non scale on the 1 per 16 line of the mind scale. The parallel lines in the non scale and the mind scale are the four trips 4 and 1 per 128 measurement results is the 1 per 16 and plus 4 per 128 and the result is 1 3 per 32 inch. Linear caliber with accuracy of the 0.001 inch one strip on the non scale is worth 0.001 inch. One strip on the mine scale is worth 0.02 inch and zero line of the vernier scale on the mine scale lines. The parallel vernier scale line and mine scale are 10 plus 3 strip. And measurement results. Look at the C. This is true and wrong from the vernier scale. And measurement method, and there is scale is wrong and scale and the right and scale false. Step using measurement tools micrometers. Step on how to read a micrometer. See the mind scale line on the last sheaf and border by the timber top and bottom. The upper scale is the number before the decimal, the lower scale in the number after the decimal 0.5. Number 2, see the non-yes scale 1 on the timber that is in line with the horizontal line of the mind scale. See the non-yes scale 2 on the sleeve that is in line with the non-yes scale. Micrometers with accuracy level of 0.01 millimeters and the scale regarding above line for 5.00, scale regarding below lines 0.00, similar scale reading 0.220, and final regarding 5.20. And scale regarding above lines, same with the final regarding, but scale regarding below line 0.5 50, and regarding on the timbre scale 0.20, and vinyl regarding 5.70. Micrometer with the accuracy level of the 0.001 millimeters, scale regarding above on the line 2000, scale regarding below the line 0.500, regarding on the timbre scale 0.000, and non scale regarding 0.007, and vinyl regarding 5.507. Using measuring tools dial indicator. Each step is worth 0.001 millimeters, 0 until 5 millimeters. The maximum size limit that can be measured is the 5 millimeters, seen on the small needles of the dial indicator. The long needle shows 6 strips so that the 6.0.01 and 0.06 millimeters. The short needle show the number 3. Measurement result is 3.06 millimeters. Procedure for using dial indicator. The spine positions of the dial indicators must be perpendicular to the surface being measured, and the view must be perpendicular to the dial indicator when regarding the measurement result, avoiding parallax error. The dial indicator must not wobble, and turn the outer ring adjusters and the side set in the zero position. Move the spine of the down. Press the release the spine several times. Then check that the pointer always return to the zero positions after the spine and the release. Do not put oil or grease between the spine and the shaft because it will hinder the spine move. Do not drop the dial indicator because it can damage its precision. Reference Ministerial Decree number 555 key 26 MPE 1995, considering occupation safety holds mining general necessary of mining and energy of government in Indonesians. Conclusions. So guys, this conclusion is working with measuring tool is the basic skill that is very important in the world of the engineering, manufacturing, constructions, and other positions work. The use of the proper measuring tools such as finer cleavers, micrometers, dial indicators, meters, rules meters, and waterpass ensures that every job meets the established standard of accuracy, efficiency, and quality. With a good understanding and skill in using measurement tools, number one, workers can avoid dimensional error that can cause material and time losses. Working safety increases because many engineering components must measure time size and accuracy to be safe to the use. And work become more professional and reliable because measurement data can be accounted for. So guys, time to finish and don't forget subscribe, like, comment and share. I'm sorry if my learning about conversation is not good. And see you next video. And wabillahi taufiq walhidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greeting engineers. Bye bye.